The morning breaks and you feel the aches. Stepping out on the wrong side of bed. The carpet's burning, the wheels are turning, and all you see is red. Things can only get better in sunny weather, yeah, yeah, yeah. Feel like leaving a letter till things get better, yeah, yeah, yeah.
This episode has been brought to you by GoDaddy. Visit GoDaddy.com and use offer code Jeff20off or Jeff295 for great discounts. And by BitGravity, the exclusive HD provider of the TechBuzz Network. For live streaming of mission critical events, trust BitGravity. Visit BitGravity.com for more information. And by NewTek, the makers of the TriCaster 40. Stun your viewers, not your accountant. Visit newtek.com and find out more about all the TriCaster line.
Oh, I didn't get a count off. Putting the master of the mind of the Stephen Haywood. What's going on, people? It's Jeff Adams, rocking it, doing the do on the Jeff Adams Show.tv. Catching a little bit late. It's we're about 7 minutes late, but you know what? It's all good. The point is, we are live, baby, and coming direct here on the Jeff Adams Show. And without further ado, it seems like it's been forever. The Merry Monk of Love, how are you doing, my friend?
Hey, I'm doing all right, man.
Oh, my goodness. What are you doing, man?
I was so stressful getting this show together. I needed to smoke, man.
Wow. Man, you guys get to smoke pipes in the radios. No wonder your stuff doesn't work. All that smoke getting in your microphones and your boards.
Hey, man.
Crying out loud.
I'm pinching off of Steve Brown's stash. There are perks
Well,
of working here.
It's going to ruin your boards. It's going to ruin everything. No wonder you couldn't get your audio to work. All that smoke and ash.
I know.
All right, I also want to introduce the master, the wizard of broadcast magic, Stephen Haywood, producing the show. Say hola. Is he in the dark? Where is
He's
he?
in the dark. Look at him. Look at him.
Look at him. He's like a jet at night.
He's like
Yeah,
Darth
so-
Vader in his meditation chamber.
You know, I never thought I would like coffee so much, and maybe it's because I don't drink that much anymore. That the fact that I love coffee, coffee's a very addicting thing. I think this is like my 4th cup today, and I love my coffee, Folgers coffee, with a little vanilla sweetener in it. It's good to go.
God.
You don't like that stuff?
Now, here's what you do. Go to Costco, get the whole bean Kirkland brand, grind that up every time you make a pot. That's good coffee, man. And you can put your frou-frou vanilla in there or whatever you want.
Frou-frou? Oh, you drink it black, right?
Yeah, I'm a real man.
No. Hey, Ron wanted to know, I don't know if you look in the chat room, he wanted to know what kind of pipe that was.
Dr. Graybo.
Dr. Graybo, there you go. Okay. Well, it's been interesting, and it's time to go already. It's
Dude, you and your adoption, you're importing children from Haiti. What the heck, man?
Wow. You know,
I've been watching this on Facebook, and I can't believe you've done this. I can't believe you've actually done this.
I cannot believe it either. No, listen, it's
And that's why you need so much coffee, because you're not sleeping.
Yeah, I don't know the longest pregnancy ever, 3.5 years. And my wife still looks great. But I know really, it's fun. He's
BS. I call BS.
No, it really
fun.
is. The transition, it was hard in the beginning, but he just like completely has just fit into the, he's calling me papa, there's mama, and he's fitting in very, very well.
Does he speak French?
Yes, not French. It's called Creole. It's a different form of French, but
whatever.
So he's doing well. Just having a hard time sleeping at night. He gets up in the middle of the night and starts crying. So, I would
does he have
too. If I was
nightmares?
taken out of my environment, huh? I don't know.
Does he have
just
nightmares?
No, he just, think about it. I mean, everything he knows he's away from now. So yeah, I would be crying in the middle of the night too. But it's
He's
it's
basically in heaven now. I mean, why is
Yeah,
he crying?
got-
I mean, he's basically got he's got. I saw him. He's got like a big wheel. He's got all the toys. He's got a family. Before he was in an orphanage, right?
yeah, yeah. I mean, he's got a bike and he's just fun. He's a bundle of love, for sure. And you read all these things of what's it going to be? That's the honeymoon phase. Up for the challenge. I am absolutely fascinated by this kid. It's just so much fun to hang out with him. I mean, because he's 3 years old and he's just full of energy and he's so much fun. Because here's a funny story. We have these automatic doors on our vans, and I think it was the second day. I go, Marvin's. I go, watch this, and I act like I had the force. I go, unga bunga, like that, and I do like this, and so the van doors would open up. And so now every time he wants to get out of the car, he goes, unga bunga, and he thinks he opened the van doors. It's classic, man.
Oh
Classic
my
stuff.
gosh.
Oh, it's so
Dude,
much fun.
I got to tell you, you're made out of different stuff than I am.
Why is that?
I don't have it in me to do what you're doing, to bring in a foreign child into my house and all the risks that are associated with that. I mean, he could
I
be
don't
he
think
could
so.
be totally mental, and at the same time, your kids. And I don't want to bring you down or anything, but your kids are now going to have way less attention from you. So your kids, like their whole lives, are going to now be affected. It's not just your choice, but
Yeah.
now they have to deal with this. And
Yeah.
I would see all that and go, no, I'll send some money. I mean, I raised some money for kids in Haiti, but that's, I mean, that was like the extent of my compassion. I mean, where do you get this kind of caring? Is it your wife make you do this?
No, I mean, my wife originally wanted to. I didn't want to adopt. And then after the earthquake in Haiti, I said, I'm in. We saw this kid, taken out of the rubble. And I just said, man, I'm in. And haven't looked back since. And when we finally got placed with Marvin, I was just, I was in love, and, even raising your own biological kids is no walk in the park. You never, this is no different. I mean, and people would tell me, oh, you're going to feel this. It's just like when you were having your biological kids, you're going to feel this way. And all those things people told me I never felt. And the same thing with adopting. They say, oh, you're going to feel this way. And guess what? I mean, I love this kid. I love him as one of my own. And
so are you saying you love him as little as you love your children? Is that what you just said?
no,
You
what I'm
said people were telling you that you were going to have all these emotions about your own children, but you didn't.
No, I had emotions, but it wasn't the emotions they had.
It
it's
wasn't
you're gonna
as
feel like
intense.
this. I'm sorry, I didn't explain myself very well.
It wasn't as intense as what they said it would be.
No, it was. It just was a different feeling. Like, oh, you're gonna feel nervous. You're gonna feel this, and
Oh, okay.
all that, all that stuff. And people go through different things, so you really can't tell people, because that's what I always say. I know people that were having kids. They go, what's gonna go on? I said, I'm not even gonna tell you, because what I'm gonna tell you is probably not what you're gonna feel. So why ask? Just go with it, man. Because all I heard in the back of my head, I was getting pissed. These people, from this old church I used to go to, they'd tell, oh, you're going to go through this. And none of it was true. Bull crap. So, there you go. But, anyways, Mary
You got
Monk,
a picture of the kid? You got a picture of the kid for the show?
I don't know if Steven could probably pull something on Facebook. I feel like a rabbit in the headlights, deer in the headlights.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to throw you for a loop there. I was just wondering. Thought that'd be something.
Oh, he's going.
Man, why do you got a Transformers thing on your page?
I don't know. I was just bored in the midst of the middle line. There we go. There's all three of my kids. Beautiful kids. Beautiful,
Wow.
beautiful. Love my
Does
kids.
he have any health problems?
Actually, I got a call before the show. He's got a parasite from
Uh-oh.
the water from Haiti, so we got to get him on medication. But everything else checked out
Does
good.
that spread?
I don't think so. I don't
Yeah?
think so.
Watch out. That
haven't-
could come
I
out
haven't
of his chest like a freaking alien.
Yeah, I haven't really talked to my wife in depth. She called right before we were about to do the show. So, yeah. It's
He's
been
got
dope.
AIDS? Does he got AIDS?
No.
You mean no? Everybody's got AIDS in Haiti, don't they?
No, they don't. You're so uneducated. Get an education.
Oh, you're the one telling me I'm uneducated. You're quoting fallacies on internet and spreading lies, and you're telling me that I'm uneducated.
You notice I posted something about the the iPhone 5S. And, and I did it because I read the bottom, Eric. I did.
You
I
didn't
did it.
read it.
Yes,
You
I
just
did.
go. You just go. Oh, an article that agrees with me. I'm gonna poop it out onto
Yeah.
the internet.
But I was trying to get dialogue, and then I realized, I don't
That you
have
used a
time for this.
lie to get dialogue, so you've totally disqualified yourself from dialogue.
Because anytime you put any personal opinions or whatever on Facebook, it's a full-time job. So I just took it off. I was like, I don't have time for this today. I don't have time to debate.
No, you took it down.
I just deleted it. I said, the heck with it. I don't
Oh,
have time
because I
for this.
called you out,
Well, you didn't
liar.
call me out. Someone else started posting something like, I'm just not going to do this because this is going to go on for 24 hours, 48 hours, and I have to say the
Hey,
same
there's no-
things over and over, and I just
there's no
don't want
such-
to.
Wait, you lying is one thing, but on the other side, there's no such thing as bad publicity, man. You got hits going on for 24 hours, and people are interested in what's going on your page. I mean, that's good stuff.
But it's good stuff. I just don't have time for it right now. I mean, and I should have not done that. And in hindsight, I was
Well, if
like,
you
it was
weren't-
early in the morning, and I did it. And I was like, man, I learned my lesson when the elections were going on. I said, I'm not just going to talk about this stuff on Facebook anymore. And you guess what? I'm just not going to talk about it because people just get all crazy and get all hyped up and they go, oh, and then people start blasting you on their social stuff. It's just bull crap.
And let me say, what he was saying was that the iPhone 5S fingerprint scanner is going to share your fingerprints with the NSA, which they've said the fingerprints stay on the phone.
Yeah. I'm not going to get into that. I'm not.
What do you mean?
I'm just not going to talk about it right now.
What are we going to do? We've got like a whole, what do we got? We got like a whole 40 minutes.
We got more important things to talk about than fingerprint scanners, like weight things.
Oh, no, don't do this to me. Oh,
Don't do it to me. Okay.
Oh, have you gained weight?
No, I haven't gained weight. I just,
Ah, dang it. I have.
I just haven't worked out in 2 weeks.
Hey, you know what? Suck face with that kid of yours. You'll get a parasite and you'll start puking it all up, and then you'll lose some weight. That'd be a good, the Haitian diet right there.
Oh, jeez. Hey, well, good. Before we get in the weight check-in, Ron Knight says he's lost.
I love you.
25 pounds. What's
What?
that?
I was saying,
Ron Knight said
I
he's
love
lost
you.
5
Ron.
pounds.
Okay, really, let's talk at once. Who, Ron? Who?
No, serious. No, wait, you.
24 pounds? Oh, I should give the number 1-888-547-8383 if you want to call in and see if I can get that figured out. 888-547-8383.
Oh my goodness. All right, well, let's go ahead and go to break, Steven. We'll come right back and we'll do.
No, he said 4 minutes. Why are we going to break for already?
Started late. I'm trying to stay on schedule here. So let's go to break and we'll be back and do weigh-ins.
You caught him off guard. See, he's not ready for you.
Well, let's try that again. Let's go to break.
See, he said 4 minutes. So go to break now. He said 4 minutes. Go to break now.
The morning breaks and you feel the aches. Stepping out on the wrong side. It's go time. It's go time. Go, Daddy.
Hey,
Oh, hey, we're back.
man, I got scared. I always get scared when the camera comes on me because I didn't think the camera was going to come on me. Oh, there it is. There we go. That's where it should be, right there.
No, the camera's not your personal trainer. It won't do that.
Well,
Hey, Jeff295, you just saw an ad for GoDaddy with John Claude Van Damme, and now I feel like I should do splits across the studio. If I could get a wider shot, I'd do that for you. But unfortunately, the camera's just stuck there. So I'm not going to be able to do the splits for you. But I can give you the information. Jeff295, when you go to GoDaddy, use that promo code. Jeff295 gets you a $295.com domain when you're a new GoDaddy user. And if you're not a new user and you're not getting that first .com and you're not using the Jeff295 promo code to get the $2.95 thing, then use Jeff20 off and you'll get 20% off. And, spread the word, because if you tell your friends about this Jeff295 thing and they don't have .coms, then they're new users. We get credit for it on the show. So help promote the Jeff Adams Show and help support what we're doing the way that GoDaddy does. And thank you, GoDaddy, for promoting the Tech Buzz Network and making the Jeff Adams Show possible. Back to you, Jeff, for the weigh-in.
Yeah, and truthfully, I mean, if you support us with this GoDaddy stuff, they're going to replace me and Eric and get rid of Van Dam, and we'll be doing the splits on the commercials. So that's worth the watch right there. Yeah. So there you go. All right. So anyways, we're talking about weight. Congratulations to Ron in the chat room. He lost 25 pounds. He's killing us all.
What's he doing? Is he working out with Jizz too?
No, he said he was eating fruit, changing some of his diet. So let's go ahead and weigh in and see what the deal is. So roll the weigh-in clip, yo. Hey, all right. So Eric, the Mary Monk, what is your current weight? As he lights up his pipe.
I don't want to talk about it.
You got to talk about it, man. You're committed to this. Come on.
Okay. I weighed myself this morning because I knew that the show was coming up today, and I knew you were going to do this. And I am back up to 253, which is my starting weight when we started trying to lose weight on the stupid show.
Okay. Well, encouragement. It's a new day, and you can always start.
And I had fried chicken. I this morning I said, you know what? It is a new day. I'm gonna start over. I had some grapes, and I think I just had some grapes. Oh, and I had some nuts, grapes, nuts, and I thought I'm off to a good start here. And then by the time lunch roll around, I'm going to Publix for that fried chicken. You know what they're doing to fried chicken now at Publix, man?
What?
I told you about this. It's Memphis barbecue fried chicken. So they dust it with this magic barbecue dust, and it's just awesome. It's fried chicken and barbecue, like all in one.
That sounds amazing.
It's so good, man. You got to try it.
I will try it. Well, I got on the scale today, and I'm still at 243. I haven't worked out in 2 weeks. I feel like crap. I've been eating like crap. So I'm really
down from.
I started at 262.
Yeah. All right. Well, good for you.
But
rejoice with those who rejoice.
I wanted to be down in the 30s by now, like some encouragement, like 239 or something. But I haven't really been like lunch. I'm not, like I had Chick-fil-A today, so that didn't do me any heck of good with the diet plans. So
I've just been getting more depressed the more that I can't control myself. And after I ate that fried chicken, I actually started thinking of like, okay, if I die of a heart attack, how am I going to make sure that all the shows and everything continue to go on? So I was making up a plan. I'm like, I should have kind of a plan that is here at work there, so that there's like a plan of succession, and
Wait, think about it.
I actually started working on that.
Your priorities are so straight. You're worrying about the dang shows, but not your family.
My family's taken care of. I've got a life insurance policy for them, man. Like
What's your life insurance policy.
Hey, can I interject here really quick?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because, I was feeling bad here for the Merry Monk. It's not often that I feel bad for the Merry Monk, but I have something that Jeff is struggling with himself. Now, me and a couple guys, we kind of figured this out. Jeff, he was the star of the NAB front cover, and this is the shot that they took. And this was before Bosley, and then after.
Oh, you got the regular shot of what they posted on that.
Did you get hair work?
No.
Jeff got hair work. He's not letting on to it, but he did.
No, the left is very true. I wish the right was true. Do you have the regular picture what they posted, the NAB? I somehow made the NAB poster. They took me in a picture.
For doing what?
That is the regular picture. That's what I'm posting.
Yeah, but someone did touch up. There was like a joke going on with all these broadcasters,
It was on
and
the
they
left.
they touched it up. The left is very still true. In fact, I will prove it.
The left is.
Oh, he's gonna break out the evidence.
So there you go. So that joke is done because the truth is right here.
All right.
So I was on some NAB thing. I don't know what it was. I don't know how I got in the shot. And I think it was who was it? Steve. It was Nick. Nick, the big Roku app guy. And
so you're hanging out with Nick, and then you got in the shot. So is that like you in the background? Or
No, I mean,
has
it's a
that
big
just been
shot.
cropped out?
It was like during the convention. I mean, someone found me in a picture and they started making jokes about me with my hair. And then I
wish
started
somebody
crying. I'm
cared
like,
about me enough to make jokes about me, but nobody even cares. I'm not on the cover of anything. My book's not published yet. I'm fat. Now I'm smoking. I'm just going to die.
oh, I'm not going to. I'm
I
only.
need to come up with a succession plan for all the shows.
Well, first things first. You just need to take it day by day, Eric. But anyways, how much is your insurance plan, anyways?
$500,000.
And that's going to take care of your whole family.
We'll take care of them until they can figure things out.
Isn't that sad that I think mine is like $1 million, and my wife, if my wife goes, she's worth $2 million.
Yeah, it's always that. Yeah, we should have got
based on the status of what you make.
But
And
the thing is, my wife's not going to die. I'm going to die. I'm going to be the one. She's running marathons, and I'm, just blowing up over here. Actually, what I did one year, I did an entire year. See, this is the kind of discipline that I wanted to show on this program, but I've lost the mojo somehow. I did an entire year of vegetarianism. I set out to do veganism, but I ended up kind of vegetarian, like supplementing. And so I was a vegetarian. I lost a ton of weight. I didn't smoke. I didn't do anything. And then at the end, the plan was at the end of the year, I get a life insurance policy when I'm like in the best shape that I could possibly get in over the course of that year. I got the life insurance policy. Everything went through. I was kind of worried for a while because after I did the test, I started drinking heavy, and I was really paranoid that like the life insurance people were out there like going through my recycling bin going, oh my gosh, look at the amount of bottles in this freaking recycling bin. And I'm thinking, I got to hide all them bottles. I can't put that out on the curb. They're investigating me, and but then the life insurance came through and I got it and I got a decent rate. I couldn't pay for $1 million. I was on an edge. I was right there. And I thought, I just can't afford $1 million. So I'll go with the 500,000. That's the best I can do. And I got it, signed it on it. I said, now I got to know if I start abusing myself again, if I start, smoking and I blow up and I get all fat and I die of a heart attack or something, like even if you find all that stuff in my bloodstream, the life insurance still works, right? And he was like, yeah, it still works. I mean, we gave it to you. It's, I say, I jump out of an airplane and the chute doesn't open and I hit the ground. I'm just doing something stupid. Does it work? And he's like, yep, it works. And so right after that, I'm like, let's drink to life insurance. And I started eating.
Well, what kind of life insurance policy you have? Because I have to like take a physical every single year to keep my like insurance and.
Oh no.
Yeah. So
they haven't called me for that. I hope they never call me for that. It's term. It's term life.
Okay.
You probably got whole life.
Yeah.
Where you're gonna get the money at the end. My money's just gonna be gone if I don't die. That's why I don't know. Maybe I'm feeling secretly motivated to get my money's worth here.
Oh boy. I forgot to mention that we're on WLMradio.com.
Oh yeah, broadcasting to Mr. Rogers' neighborhood.
That's right.
What's up, dude?
And on the TTB network, live on radio stream on iTunes. We're on iTunes now and the Stitcher radio network as well. So there you go.
Cool.
How are we with time, Stephen? Before we get into this,
don't tell him. He's just going to ignore you anyway.
Oh, we got 5 minutes. We got plenty.
5 minutes. Okay, let's go to break.
I feel bad because it's like Eric, the Merry Monk's here, just in this like funk. He's just like, I suck. I'm gonna die. I don't know what to say. It's just I've given everything to my son, and I don't know what to say. I
You
don't
got
have
nothing
anything
left for me.
I don't have anything to give. Well, I just
See.
don't. I need to fast and
See.
re-pray and just be real. You know,
I think it was
I
a
don't-
bad move. See, charity starts at home, man. How come you didn't take care of like a little American kid like me? I'm not so little anymore, but you should have taken care of me. How come I can't move in?
I don't know. A lot of people have asked me that. Lots. There's this gay guy I know. He said the same thing. You guys could have adopted me. Mm-hmm. I'm like, probably not. And then there's some.
Be homophobic?
No, just I don't know. Why would I want a 40-year-old, gay guy living in my house? I mean, if I was gay, I would appreciate it, but I'm not gay.
A little something on the side.
A little something on the side. I mean, that would be a great, if I was, I mean, that'd be a great excuse. It's like, hey, my buddy's going to move in. Why are you guys up late at night? I don't know. Why are you sleeping in his bed? I don't know. I fell asleep there.
You wake
We're
up covered in M&Ms that you've been hiding and nude
We're
with the guy. In
We were watching NFL together and just fell asleep.
Yeah.
Go Bears. Oh, jeez.
My wife had a dream about me that is this I don't know, this might not be family friendly. Can we talk about I feel like I might be going into Steven, just interrupt me if this is getting too risque, okay? But my wife had this dream about me that she walked in on me and I was in the shower and like everything was really decorated, really fancy in the bathroom, and I was in the shower with balloons, like just like party balloons, and I was pleasuring myself with the balloons, and then she was just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I walked in on this balloon action, and then she goes out and there's this I guess nude guy who's in the room waiting to get in on the balloon action with me. And then she like flipped out, and this is all in a dream, right? And she flipped out, and then she started looking at old pictures and finding out, oh, that guy's been hanging around a long time, and now it all makes sense. Isn't that a creepy dream for your wife to have?
I just had to give you that. I don't know if it was a dream. I don't know.
It was a dream, man.
Everything I was just sitting here like this. For the radio, if you can't, you can't see the visual. I was just giving like a blank stare.
He was given a cricket stare.
Hey, I don't know if you know this. I just read this. This is odd. Bleacher Report just reported that O.J. Simpson has reportedly been busted for stealing cookies in prison.
He's in prison?
Yeah, you didn't know that? He tried to steal his stuff in Vegas. He tried to steal it back. He broke in somewhere and tried to get all these trophies.
Oh, he went to
back.
jail for that?
Yeah, finally got busted. Poor guy. All right, how are we on time until we get to Ask the Merry Monk, Steven?
3 minutes. That's
3
my
minutes?
guess. All
Wow,
right.
dude.
3 minutes.
Let's
I've
play
got that
guess when we go to
sense.
break.
I've got that freaking show sense, man. You got to develop that.
It's just, I think it's the pipe. Maybe I should smoke a pipe.
Yeah. So what are you gonna try to surprise me with questions again that I'm not prepared to answer?
Yeah, I think some of these are good, though. I mean, I got a couple that are really good in from the millions of people that email. I had to shift through it. I mean, that's like a full-time job, going through all these emails.
Okay. I'll play
'cause
your little game. Go ahead.
People want to talk to you. I mean,
No,
I can't even believe the response I get.
Nobody cares. Nobody
People
cares.
want to ask you questions. And this is where I'm just going to pour into your life right now. People care about the Merry Monk because I'm getting these questions in and they want to ask you these certain things. So you do have purpose because people want to ask the Merry Monk.
All right. I live to answer your questions.
Important
Roll
things.
intro.
You gotta be absolutely kidding me, man. Get out! Oh, you're crazy. Oh, man.
The beauty of not being on network TV, we can just do whatever the heck we want to do.
Yeah, I know you wanted to go to break early again, but we can at least get one question in on Ask the Merry Monk.
Okay. Here we go. Got to get my hands warmed up. I don't know why. Just doing that. Okay.
Because you don't have a balloon.
I don't think that was a dream, by the way. But I won't talk about that. Family friended. We're actually on the Christian radio now. No, I'm kidding. All right.
No.
So, all right. First question. It says,
All right.
Dear Merry Monk, when you are being introduced, is it all right to say, I've heard a lot about you?
What do you mean? Like when somebody's introducing me on a show, or
Oh, you ever been in one of those conversations where you meet somebody, you've never met them before, and they go, I've heard a lot about you.
yeah, that's fine. I'd say, what have you heard?
You don't think that's creepy?
No, I would like that, but nobody ever does that. But I would like that.
I mean, I hear a lot of that. I mean, people like to gossip, right? So I'm like,
Is this just another way to try to put me down? Oh, people are always saying they've heard about me, but they've never heard about you, Merry Monk, and I'm just gonna rub it into your face, your big fat face.
Look, I'll use this as an example. Not that I'm going to rub this in your face or anything. I'm going to be in a movie.
Oh,
And-
gee.
I got a short part in a movie. This rapper Lecrae is doing this movie, and they interviewed me. It fits this movie part. But the guy that was doing the movie, who interviewed me up in Atlanta, he said, hey, listen. He goes, I've heard a lot about you. And I was like, hopefully all good. He goes, yeah, man, it's all good. But it was awkward. I don't like when people say that about me.
I think he's
I don't
BSing you. I think that's just something people say
Well,
to
think
make you
about that.
feel like they're warming you up for something. They want something from you.
Yeah, they wanted an interview. Let's go to break, and we'll come back with more questions for the Merry Monk of Life.
Thrilling. This should be awesome.
Jam the Hype, your source for positive hip-hop and R&B. Now on your smartphone or tablet, playing new music from
Boy, I lost
Lecrae.
it, I'm foolish. Running off at the tulips. Probably wooing all the cruelest, persecutors, the boas. Catch me.
Fizzle,
Fresh up off that plane, touchdown in my city. Flew around the world with this bird on my feet.
Jacob,
In the world is such a beautiful place. I know that we can make it.
Flame,
I don't do this so the industry can't know my name. Boy, I do this on purpose.
V-Rose. On our smartphone app, you'll get 24/7 streaming radio, interviews, videos, interact with other music fans, and get live TV broadcasts covering positive hip-hop and R&B events. Now, on the Apple iOS Store and Google Play, Jam the Hype, changing lives with positive hip-hop and R&B. Now on your smartphone or tablet. Jam the Hype, your positive hip-hop and R&B channel.
Yeah, there's balloons everywhere. No, I'm kidding. We're back. The Jeff Adams Show. That was a bizarre dream you had, man. Your wife
Wasn't
had.
my dream. I didn't dream that. That was my wife's dream. I'm not sure that makes it any better, but I'm not fantasizing about that stuff.
I think it really
She's-
happened.
I don't
if
know
you
why
ask me.
she's thinking that
We're not
stuff
gonna go
about me,
there.
but I
All
thought
right,
it'd
let's
be
get back to
interesting.
asking the Merry Monk some
Go.
questions here. Here's one for
Okay.
you. It says, Dear Merry Monk, how did you get the name the Merry Monk? Do you have to live alone? Don't you have to live alone to be a monk? How is that merry?
Here's honestly how I got the name the Merry Monk. I was at a party, and we were listening to some albums, actually, real album, like the Platters, and having a little album listening party with our album collection,
Yeah.
being kind of hip and retro and all that, and drinking some nice scotch and smoking pipes and stuff like that. And I was just having a great time, and the Doors came on. And I was like, down about an hour ago. Right around where the wind blows. And I'm dancing around. And I'm just frolicking and having fun. And my friend Patrick, who he changed his name to be an actor. Patrick Pitt, I think. Anyway, he's changed his name a couple of times, but you can see him in Avatar. He's flying the big plane or the big shuttle in the beginning of the movie, and they're coming down and landing all the people, and it's actually a speaking part. He's flying that thing, and then later on, he's flying that big thing when they're killing all the blue people. Anyway,
So what was his line? Did he say,
that's the.
"Hey,
He said,
hey,
"Yeah."
do you need a lift?"
I was like, coming in for a landing, and we're about to land now. Check, 1, 2, stuff like that. And so anyway, that's just the quality of friend I have. It doesn't make me, I'm still a loser, but I've got some cool friends. So maybe I get a little juice off of that. I don't know. But yeah, I wouldn't have told the story if that wasn't true. So yeah, I guess that I'm trying to make myself look better. But I'll tell you about the Mary Monk thing. So he goes, "I love you, man." And I'm like, "Yeah, I love you too, man." He's like, "You're just awesome. You're like a Mary Monk of love."
Boom.
And I like that, and it stuck. Mary Monk of Love, and I started using it on a show. And then a little bit later, he goes, you know where that comes from. You know what the Mary Monk of Love is, don't you? And I'm like, "No, I just thought that's what you thought I was, like, spiritual and merry and loving and just full of life and stuff like that." And he's like, no, it comes from one of these little toys, this crude little toy. It's a little monk. And when you punch down on his head, his little excited part comes up out of the robe. And if you Google it, if you look for it, the Mary Monk, if you look for Google it, toy Mary Monk, novelty toy Mary Monk, you'll see it. That's what the Mary Monk name comes from. So I'm really this vulgar little balloon humper. I'm like,
Wow. Oh, you got a nice little thing. Oh, there it is, right there.
That's it.
Mary
See,
Monk.
it says the Mary Monk. Look at it. Get a picture of punch down on his head.
Oh, wow.
That's me right there.
I should sell those on your website, man. That'd be great. Just sell them.
I should. Get one where you punch the head.
That is awesome.
Punch the head.
It's a family-oriented show. It can't punch the head.
Punch the head. There it is.
Hey! Wow.
That's me. Right there.
The Mary Monk.
That's God. That's God with his thumb on my head.
Now we just need some balloons and it'll be a dream. Oh, he's got crickets. All right, let's ask you another question here.
All right. This segment's
And
going
Elvis.
better than it does last time.
Yeah.
It's learning all kinds of wonderful things about me. You're not insulting
Okay.
my daughter either, you bastard.
What did you say?
Sorry.
Listen to me, you little crap. You and me are gonna fight 3 o'clock. And there's nothing. Did you just fart?
No, Stephen
What?
Haywood put that in.
Oh. It's like, okay. Stevens must be really bored. But-
Match it up with me. Here, Steven, match it up with me.
No, funny thing with that is I got to get on video. I've got one of those fart apps. I was just using that in the car. I plugged it in the car, and my son
Yeah.
Marvin from Haiti, I turned it up real loud, and he just belts out gut laughing, like hysterical, like laughing so hard at the fart noises.
Imagine what that must be like. You basically come out of like the Stone Age,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden you get to Florida, and there's doors that just open by themselves, and little machines that fart. It's like Hunger Games. You go from the one place to the big city. To the show him that. See what he thinks about that. Hey, they got this in Haiti. They got Mary Monks in Haiti.
I'm
you
sure
probably
they
get
do.
arrested for something like that.
There's Mary Monks all over the place. Let's just get this next question here.
All right.
It says, "Dear Mary Monk, I work with a man who's self-centered and conceited. He is also the department supervisor. He only talks about himself and never listens to anyone else. Since he is such a witty speaker, at first people are spellbound by his conversations. It begins to wear thin. He corners anyone and drones for hours, if allowed. How can we stop him?" Wow. Sounds like a podcaster. What do you think, Mary Monk?
Hold on, let me pray about it.
How do you stop him?
Stop him from talking?
Yeah.
Give him his own segment and ask him questions on a podcast.
All of a sudden you hear a noise.
It
on
worked
the-
for me. I don't have anything to say.
Hey, let me hit him on the head.
Whoa, you. Now
I get
that's
that from that.
entertainment.
I mean, whoever sent this question is this anonymous person. I would first say, I mean, what do you work in radio? I mean, that sounds like a, disc jockey, podcaster. Conceited, talks about himself all the time. Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
All right, what's the next question? That was great.
Yeah.
My
That
husband-
one was more like it was last week.
Yeah. My husband has been a recovering alcoholic for about a year. He is an AA. He walks around here making pronouncements about our lives. In the middle of arguments, he begins chuckling and laughing at me, shaking his head and walking away. I didn't like him drunk, but I sure can't stand him sober. He is insufferable. Anonymous.
That was from my wife. All I can say is I can tell by her voice coming through that question. I'm in counseling. I'm on medication. I'm doing the best I can. I don't know what else, I found religion, I've been in a daze since I found God. I don't know what to say.
A bacon guitar at Jeff. Someone said in the chat room they're throwing a bacon-covered guitar at Jeff. The heck is a bacon guitar?
Bacon covered. Stephen Haywood must be superimposing stuff over the thing that we don't see.
He must. He must. Well, do we have to take another break, Stephen? This timing thing's throwing me all off.
4
Okay, we got
minutes.
4
That's
minutes.
wishful thinking. You know what that is? That's Jeff going, gosh, this segment just went into the dumper. And then he's going,
It just did.
there must be a break. Can I get out? Can I
The
get out of
comments-
this?
Regroup. No, caca s'il vous plaît.
Mm.
You know what that means?
Give me some poop, please.
Yeah. I have my son saying that. He goes, caca s'il vous plaît. Caca
Does
s'il vous
that mean
plaît.
that he's got to go to the bathroom?
No, I just say that and he starts laughing because he wants Coke all the time. He goes, Coke s'il vous plaît. And I started going, caca s'il vous plaît. And he goes, caca s'il vous plaît. Caca s'il vous plaît. And he starts laughing. It's quite amusing. When all goes
Yeah.
wrong, you go with the caca jokes. Always.
Mm.
It's a zinger. It's a real zinger.
Let's
I don't know.
just have a moment. Let's just have a moment of silence. I think.
Yeah, let's just go,
Go
to
to
break.
break, he says.
Yeah.
He says it's falling apart.
No,
Go
just-
early.
The producer just says, I don't feel like listening to this. Go to break.
I don't
All
wanna
right, let's go to
listen.
break. Blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Not gonna-
Follow The Jeff Adams Show on these fine social networks. Facebook.com/The Jeff Adams Show. Twitter.com/The Jeff Adams. YouTube. bit.ly/The Jeff Adams Show TV. RSS. bit.ly/TJAS iTunes. All this on the Jeff Adams Show.tv and the TTB Network.tv.
And I said to Johnny, are we going to break soon?
Have we done a break? We need a break.
Oh my
You know, how long has
goodness.
it been since we've done this show? It sucks just as bad as I remember it. This show sucks just as bad as I remember it.
It does. You sure my show wasn't in there in your balloon dream? Oh,
I'm humping up your show just like a balloon, baby.
yeah. What in the world? I just,
What?
yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's supposed to talk about social media.
There's something rubbed against my leg, and it was like furry, and it happens to be the cat. I was like, what in the world? Scared the mess out of me.
I thought it was your Haitian.
No. Hey, so, okay. Breathe it. Breathe it. We can do this. You can do this. I got a question for you. And
Okay.
I threw something out there earlier because, you know, I'm getting really annoyed. You know, we are kind of talking about earlier in the show what I posted.
Yeah.
And you said you deleted it. And I said, I just don't have time for this crap. Do you think social media is self-centered? And the question
Yes.
is, people in the chat room can answer this too. And what do you use it for? And that, you know,
I use
before you start, I want to say something. Maybe I'm just, and I'm guilty of it. I think everybody's guilty of being self-centered. I mean, but
Yeah, look
I
at the
don't know.
name of the show on the right behind you.
yeah, what am I going to call it? The Boom Kaka Show? I mean,
The Jeff
I don't know what
Adams
else to
show.
come up with.
What about all these self-centered people?
What am I going to call it? The show? Crap on a
Go
stick?
ahead. Finish your thought, you hypocrite.
Steven,
Yeah.
just stop. Stop it. Quit talking in my ear. I'm going to come up to Pennsylvania and take
Oh,
your
now he's going to resort to violence. Backed into a corner.
stinking whatever show you watch that you're all fascinated with now. Anyways. But yeah, you know, I social media, I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting tired of it because I thought it was funny the other night because I posted something and I was just up with my son. I couldn't sleep, so I go thinking about renting Iron Man 3. Not sure, I'm tired. And then Nate Manners goes, "Hey man, thanks for sharing." But it is. I mean, social media. I don't know. I mean, I feel like my Twitter feed is just one big commercial. You know,
It is.
and question is, how many professional social marketers are out there? Because they all seem to be following me. I'm a professional social marketer consultant here to serve you. And that seems to be on my feed. So,
Yeah.
let's
Well,
see what the go ahead.
I totally stayed away from it. And the only reason I got onto Facebook, and I got on way late, was because I had the podcast. And I was told, look, you have to promote the podcast. So I got on and I started doing that. And I got sucked into it. And then I stopped doing the podcast. And I said, I just hate this. Like, nobody calls me anymore. Everybody just assumes if they message you or said something on your wall that you heard it and that you checked it. And so you don't actually interact with anybody, or like they just put it on their own feed and they're assuming that you're monitoring their life and that you should be tied into their thing. And it just seemed to get in the way of a lot of relationships. And so I just bailed and waited for my phone to ring. And I was just like, I'm getting off of this. They think that I'm, being on here means they're connected to me, and it doesn't mean that. And so I got off. And, it took a little while, but yeah, a friend called. He's like, hey, how come you're not on Facebook anymore? And it was actually Aaron Wiederspawn. And so, and then I had to get back on because I'm promoting stuff. I spend a lot of time doing stuff for Key Life now. And I think if it wasn't for the programs, that I would get off Facebook. I really find Facebook annoying. And did you guys see that Louis C.K. bit from Conan O'Brien that made the rounds?
Yeah.
I mean, he's right on. It's like you can't just sit there and have silence. You can't just be. He's like, that's called being a human being. You just sit there with yourself, and then he talks about that little feeling, that little emptiness, that little always there, emptiness that you're all alone and you're gonna die alone. But you never sit with that and you never feel that. And he talked about sitting there with it and feeling it until like this sense of kind of, I guess, the pathos of life, and there were like good feelings that came to counteract the down feeling. And he said, if you don't feel the bad stuff, you can't feel the good stuff. And so, but with the little gadgets and Facebook and stuff, you just you have that little feeling and then you check it, and that's somewhat satisfying. or you text somebody and you look for a response, and you get a little response, and that gives you a little bump. But you spend all your life basically being not all the way sad, but really not happy, and just being somewhat satisfied with your gear. I mean, that's your life.
Well,
And I think that's what social media is doing to us.
yeah, social media. I mean, I'm getting to a point too. If I didn't do this, I would just be completely out. And I'm finding a groove. I mean, I could post something I did this morning and get chastised. Like, why did I even post that? Again, because I don't want to get in debates, because you can't even debate anything personal. So now I've kind of found my groove. I just post pictures of my kids, and everybody seems to like those. So I'll just shut the heck up and post pictures. I don't care, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, what can you do? I mean, maybe I'm following the wrong people. I mean, I got so many people that are like these artists, artsy fartsies, and you go, take a look at me, and everybody's like doing self portraits, you know, or there's, what do they call them, selfies, and
Yeah.
I'm just getting annoyed with it, you know.
But isn't this show just that, but in video?
Maybe, but I'm just doing this to be creative. I'm not like, yeah. I mean,
You're
look at me. If I was good looking, you could probably say something like that. But the fact that I'm losing my hair, I'm trying to lose weight. Why would the heck I try to be on TV? I'm doing this as a creative outlet. I'm not trying to go, hey, look at me. Hey.
That's bull. You are too. You're
Hey.
saying, look at me.
No, I'm not saying look at me. I'm not saying it's bull. You can't say that. How
Then
dare
you're doing, look at me. I have a show, The Jeff Adams Show.
What am I
Look at
gonna
me.
call it? I remember I came to you early on about doing a podcast, and you said, hey man, let's do a series. I'm like, okay, I'm down. Waited some more, and then nothing. And I was getting impatient. I said, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and try this. I'm just gonna call it Jeff Adams Show. Just went with it, right? So I just
Uh-huh.
went. I didn't know what else. I suck as a creative manager. I always sucked at creating band names. I just never came up with great names. I hated doing that. And anytime you come up with a name for something, you go, So I just said, I went with the Jeff Adams Show.
I got a
That's
couple
what-
band names. Troll
What?
Hump. I think Troll Hump would be a good band name. I think Foot Long and Floating. I think that'd be a good band name. Monkey Burrito.
Monkey Burrito, yeah. Yeah.
Just throwing it out there.
Hey, Steven, do you have some of those tweets that people talked about, responded about, social media being self-centered? Do you have those? Yeah, our buddy Ben. You read that? I can't read that, Steven. I'm having a hard time reading the monitor. Can you read it out loud for the folks in the class?
It says can't join the show, but yes, it actually tends to go
It says,
past self-centered.
hey,
and
this
borders
is my
on
spot, Eric. Be quiet. You, shh,
narcissism.
shh. Thank you. Silence. Do you think social media is self-centered? This is my social part of the show, and I'm being self-centered. Ben writes, can't join the show. But yes, it actually tends to go past self-centered and borders on narcissism, Jeff.
Yes. All right, let's go to the Twitter feed. What does it say? What do we have on Twitter there?
Amish Baby Machine at the Jeff Adams. No. Oh, by the way, don't forget to check out Amish Baby Machine podcast, available on Stitcher and iTunes. Stitcher.com/podcast/Amish ...
Now, that was great.
Now that is a good name.
Yeah. And I actually checked out their show. So your shameless plug worked when I was coming back from Chick-fil-A. I go, hey, I'll check it out. Really good show. I didn't get to finish it, but you guys are pretty funny. So thumbs up to you guys. What's the other response that we had?
The other response was from Amy. But what isn't self-centered these days at the Jeff Adams?
She called me out.
No, wait. Pound Generation Me.
Yeah. So I guess I need to change my name. Let's just call it the Self-Centered Show. How about that? You think that'll work?
Call it Selfie Live.
Selfies. I don't know. I mean, social media, blah, 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 blah. Whatever. It's like I say, you watch a show, you don't watch a show. The heck do I care? Still sitting here in my seat talking. Freaking care. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to stop me. I just don't care
No.
to see, where the last place you took a dump or where you're eating ice cream. And what cool place. I remember back in the day, I was rolling with my thing, and I'm just so thankful that I know so-and-so and so, man.
But okay, this brings up a larger question. What matters? What even matters? Does anything matter at all?
Lots of things matter. I think lots of things matter. My faith matters, my family matters, and that's what pretty much keeps me going. And then helping people, helping people.
Yeah. Don't you get sick of that?
No, it keeps me going, man. You got to find something that makes you tick. And if you find it in superficial things like posting where you last did, a record or whatever, you're going to be empty. I mean, that's my whole thing. It's like people just posting. I'd be guilty of it. I'm not pointing fingers. I'm just saying social media in a whole, it just seems like, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me.
Yeah, so
and
that's what I'm doing is, hopefully I get my book published and I'm just building a platform so that people will look at me, buy my book,
I don't even care. I mean, the thing is, I do like a little video thing before we do show, like an hour before the show. And, I don't get any likes, but what do I care? I'm just trying to promote the show and say, hey, watch it if you do, watch it if you don't. And probably more than likely, you're going to be disappointed because I'm not a selfie.
There we go. Mary Monk.
The MaryMonkOfLove.com. Check him
That's
out. He's always blogging. I mean, that's probably the most interesting thing
No.
on the internet is the Mary Monk.
That's my
.com.
fledgling little platform. Nobody has taken me up on the offer to help them. Maybe because they just see me on this show and they go, "Gosh, what a loser! That guy can't help me."
Well, if you it's all in motivation, man. When you're saying, I don't know, no one likes me. I'm just, who's going to pay you to do that? You were just sitting there moping on yourself, crying, getting a tissue.
Well, maybe they'll go, you know what? I feel like that too. He could understand me. I'm going to go to the MaryMonk.com and I'm going to give him $10 a month so that he will listen to me talk about how much my life sucks. And he'll go, yeah, man. And then we'll talk about how it sucks together. And then maybe that makes it a little bit better. I don't know. Maybe we could go with that angle. It doesn't matter though. Nobody's going to give me $10 a month. Nobody cares.
It's possible. Someone might give you $10 a month. You just never know. You got to keep the faith, man. You got to think positive thoughts. Maybe post it out on social media, do a selfie. Go, there you go. That's selfie.
Now that makes me happy. That's just like, you know what? That's that for me. That's it right there. That's the.
And I think on that
makes me
note,
happy.
I think on that note, we're just in the show today. What better way to end the show? Hey, next week, I'm going to be live on jamthehype.com. We're going to be at Flavor Fest. Going to be on the floor. Just got approved to do the show live from the floor there on Thursday. So we're going to be live.
And I'll be on the floor. I'll be on the floor in my bathroom.
Pretty much. With your little Mary Monk of Love.
With my balloons.
And things. And all that good stuff. So, anyways, check us out next week. We'll still be on the TTV network, but we'll also be streaming live on jamthehype.com. Same time, same place, same station. And thanks for sitting through this Thomas the Train wreck. Hi, guys. I'm going to wreck. On the JeffAdamsShow.tv. Mary Monk, Stephen Haywood, thanks so much. We'll see you next week.